Welcome to the Big Ria and Ace Pick 6, NFL Week 6. All right, let's go, Ace.
All right, boys, NFL Week 6 here, guys. Cannot wait. This looks like a good slate of games this weekend. So I'm going to start you guys off here. Here we go, boys. Los Angeles Rams at the Denver Broncos. The Rams are a 7-point favorite here, guys. Rams coming off a 33-31 win at Seattle. Their offense is just on a tear, averaging 35 points per game. They're looking really good offensively. But their defense is looking shaky, guys. They had a lot of offseason acquisitions. Everyone's talking about the defense, giving up 28 points per game over the past 3 games. So that's definitely a concern. Average win margin over those last 3 is 3 points. So you guys got to be careful there. Their D is not looking good, and they're winning, but it's not looking too impressive. They are on back-to-back road games here, so that's another thing that you got to consider. And they're going up against the number 3 rushing offense in Denver, which means I think Denver is going to run the ball a lot here and control the clock and, not allow this high-powered offense to have too many opportunities. Then we got Denver, 2-3 on a 3-game losing streak, boys. 3-game losing streak, but have played 2 of the last 3 on the road. And, their only loss at home was to Kansas City by 4, and they were winning with 7 minutes left. They really blew that game. What I think here is I think Keenum and the running backs, Lindsey and Freeman, are going to do enough here. And, Broncos, their team is night and day when they're at home. Night and day. It's a huge deal here. So they're at home. I really like Denver here. They possibly could upset the Rams here, but I'm not super confident. But I think it's definitely a possibility because, whatever I said about the Rams. But I really like them here. Take Denver +7. Game 2, guys. We got Baltimore at Tennessee. Baltimore's a 2.5-point favorite here. Baltimore coming off a 12-9 loss at Cleveland. 12-9 loss at Cleveland, guys. But, here's the thing. They are 1-2 on the road. This is going to be a road game. And here's the big kicker. This is their 3rd straight road game, guys. 3rd straight. That's taking a toll on that whole team here. They want to get back and get home. They have a horrible run game, one of the worst, bottom 5 run games in the league. And Flacco is going up against the number 3 pass defense. And so I think he is going to struggle here. It's going to be tough to put up points. Tennessee has a really good D. Then we got Tennessee, 3-2, coming off a 13-12 loss at Buffalo. They are 2-0 at home, and they're 2-0 at home with wins versus Houston and Philly. So they play well at home. They are at home here. They're only giving up 17 points per game, guys. So their defense is strong. Obviously, Mariota, Henry, both have really not been playing well this season. I think being at home, I think they're going to break out a little bit, play well. And I just like Tennessee. I think their defense is the real deal, and I'm not sold on Baltimore. So here it is, boys. Take Tennessee +2.5. Game 3, we got Kansas City Chiefs at the New England Patriots. Patriots are a 3.5-point favorite here. Kansas City, 5-0, coming off a 30-14 win versus Jacksonville. That was a game that I predicted last week. I really liked Jacksonville. Still do. Kansas City didn't win that game. Blake Bortles lost that game for Jacksonville. 4 interceptions and 1 fumble. I knew he was bad. I knew he was going to be a turnover machine. I just didn't think it was going to be that bad, guys. So don't give too much credit to Kansas City. They should have lost that game. And you're giving up 500 yards to Jacksonville? Good luck with Brady at home. Good luck, guys. And, Mahomes, he's still playing lights out. He's the real deal, but he's cooled off as of late. Past 2 games, only 1 passing TD, 2 interceptions. The scary part about it is Kareem Hunt has been playing well as of late, so he's picking up his game. But look, they got the second worst pass defense. They got the worst overall, defense yardage wise. So and you're going up against Brady, the Patriots on the road. Good luck here. Then we got the Pats, who are 3-2, coming off a 38-24 win against Indianapolis. They're on a 2-game winning streak, boys, averaging 34 points per game over the past 3. They are 3 at home, guys. 3-0 at home. So they play really good at home. They're coming off a long week because they had a Thursday night game, so they're well rested, guys. Well rested, waiting for this game. Brady plays obviously a lot better at home. Look at his stats. He's playing lights out at home. And he has some interceptions here and there, okay, but he's playing well, and he's gonna really get them the win. But I think the kicker here is the running back Sony Michel. He's playing really well as of late. The last 2 games averaging over 100 yards per game, taking over that running back spot. All right, boys, this is an easy one. This is my lock of the week, guys. Don't sleep here. Take the Patriots minus 3.5. Big Reed, let's go.
The first game I have is Tampa Bay at Atlanta. The current spread is Atlanta minus 3.5. We got the Bucks 2-2 coming off a bye week. We got the Falcons 1-4 coming off a blowout loss versus the Steelers. Bucks looked impressive the first couple of weeks, and we got Falcons looking awful, 1-4. Every loss they've had besides last week has been by 7 points or less. And this week, Jameis Winston will be starting his first week. It's in Atlanta. Matt Ryan plays a lot better there, if you've seen his stats. So I'm taking the Falcons minus 3.5. The next game I got is the Chargers at Browns. The current spread is Chargers minus 1. We got the Chargers 3-2 coming off a home win versus the Raiders. They blew them out. We got the Browns 2-1 coming off a home win versus the Ravens. Chargers offense looked really good last week. Keenan Allen had 8 receptions for 90 yards. Gordon looked solid. Rivers played well, 340 yards and 2 touchdowns. Browns last week barely won. Mayfield played solid, 342 yards, 1 touchdown. Jarvis Landry had 69 yards. Rashard Higgins had 66 and a touchdown. So this one is in Cleveland, though, which is really going to put a factor in it. We got a West Coast team traveling to the East Coast. The time factor is really going to play into this. So I am taking the Browns +1, and this is my lock of the week. The last game I have is Arizona at Minnesota. The current spread is Minnesota minus 10. We got the Cardinals coming off a 10-point win versus the 49ers. We got the Vikings coming off a road win versus the Eagles, barely. Josh Rosen played all right, 170 yards, 1 touchdown. Rookie wide receiver Christian Kirk had 85 yards and a touchdown. David Johnson had 55 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kirk Cousins played solid, 301 yards, 1 touchdown. Stephon Diggs had 91 yards. Thielen 116 yards and a touchdown. Dalvin Cook might not play. Latavius Murray is their backup. He's solid. Kirk Cousins will play well at home. He's done much better at home. So I'm taking the Vikings minus 10. And my bonus pick of the week is Redskins minus 1. Don't ask why, just take it.
Woo! All right, boys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the videos. Can't wait for the comments. All right, guys.